Hello everybody, my name is Alex and welcome back to another video on my second channel. This is another update video about my Resident Evil collection. So real quick, we're going to start off with my newest additions. So first up, we have Resident Evil 2 for the N64. Now, it's in the box here. I don't know if you can hear it in there. But I'm not going to take it out of this box because it's pretty hard to get it in and out of there. So I'm just going to leave it in there. But yes, it is in there, and the box is in pretty good shape. It is in this, like, protective case, as you can see. But we're going to move right along forward. Okay, so next up, I believe I showed this before, but I'm going to show it again. This is Resident Evil Director's Cut. The greatest hits version on the PlayStation 1. So I'm sitting off to the side here, so I have to reach off and open it up and stuff. But yeah, disc is here. I actually don't know what's under there. There we go. There's a shot of that. And I'm going to put it back in, close it up, and flip it over for you so you can look at the back. But yeah, I've got a lot more stuff recently. I'm just going to breeze through these ones that I know I've shown already. But yeah, I've gotten a lot more stuff recently that I will be showing you real soon. I also want to make some different collection videos. So if you guys are interested in other things besides Resident Evil, stay tuned for that. But yeah, I also have I have Deadly Silence on the DS. But I might have to wait and show that later because I have the cartridge, I just don't have the case yet. And I have Mercenaries 3D for the DS as well, the 3DS as well. But like I said, I don't have a case for those yet, so I have to wait on those. But as of right now, alright, so I'm going to try to get something out really quick that I haven't shown you guys yet. This I just got the other day. Resident Evil Code Veronica for the Sega Dreamcast. I do not have a Dreamcast, and I do not like Code Veronica. I actually can't get my full opinion on Code Veronica because I haven't played it, but I will be playing it soon. I'll probably do it on the channel, my first blind playthrough of it. But yes, it has both discs in here. I'm going to take it off camera and open it so I don't break it. Like I just did, I just dropped it. I almost dropped one of the discs. Alright, so... and here is the other side. It's kind of a weird 2-disc setup. And they always fall out. I always have trouble with these cases, with them falling out. But here is the back for you. I tried to improve my setup a little bit, but it's still not the best. I'm going to show this one. It's just the Resident Evil pack with Switch. No big deal. But let's get something a little more interesting out for you guys. Let me see if I can get it out of here. It's in this protective case, and I'm going to take it out in a minute just to show you guys. I've only taken this out a few times since I've got it, but yeah, it's very, very cool. Let's see if I can get it out of here. Whoops, I just bumped the camera. Oh my gosh. But yeah, here we are. I think this is, I'm pretty sure this is the Japanese GameCube version. But yeah, take the sleeve off really quick. It's in this weird case. I've never seen a case like this before, but let me open it up for you. So there's a whole bunch of stuff in here. There's the discs. There's like a whole bunch of papers in here, and whoops. The disc just fell onto the floor. Wow. Well, I'm gonna stop messing with it now. Sorry. But yeah. Trying to close it back up. I do not want to ruin this. So I'm going to put it away now. I'm sorry. Okay. So, yeah, you guys have already seen this. I'm not going to take this out of the protective case. If you guys want to see me look at the premium edition, go ahead and look at the previous videos. But here is that. I still have it. I'm never going to get rid of anything Resident Evil related. I've decided. I'm never going to get rid of anything. Like, I'm never going to... I usually, try to get rid of some old games and, should I keep it out of the shadow there? I'm sorry. I usually, actually there's lights on this tripod I can just turn on. Ooh, fancy. Look at that. I actually haven't used this tripod yet. But yeah. There is, that's your favorite GameCube. I'm doing this way out of order. I'm really sorry. Just Evil 2 for GameCube. Yeah, I'm doing this way, way, way out of order. Yeah, most of my games are in these protective cases. Mainly the ones I don't play, Like, I usually play the PS1 versions of Resident Evil 2 and 3, so I have these ones in protected cases. But yeah, next up is something I haven't showed you guys yet. This is the Resident Evil 3. I believe this is the Japanese version for the PlayStation 1. Here is the spine. It's pretty interesting. This case is unfortunately broken. I bought it off of Mercari, and the person sent me a broken case. It's whatever. I'm sure I can get another one later, but it's really hard to open because of the broken case. But yeah, I'll show you guys what the discs look. The disc looks like it's only one disc. I don't know why I'm thinking it's two. Most of the other stuff is two, but here is what the disc looks like. It's pretty cool. There's no artwork underneath, but I'm gonna be careful with this. Oh, and I forgot to show you. It says Biohazard 3 Last Escape on this side, and then it says it in Japanese on this side. Pretty cool. And next up, we have something else I haven't showed you guys yet. I know I talked about this briefly on my stream the other day, my main channel. Resident Evil Archives. Resident Evil 1 for the Wii. This was a crazy find when I first saw it. I didn't know this existed, actually. I printed this one for Resident Evil 0 as well, so I'll have to get my hands on that at some point. Alright, what should we show next? Aha! This is the Resident Evil 5th Anniversary Edition of Code Veronica X, and it has the Devil May Cry bonus demo disc. So I will show you that. There is the Code Veronica X disc, and back here we have the Devil May Cry demo CD. Really cool find, I think. And then, you guys have seen this one already, definitely. It's just the red label. Excuse me. This is just the red label of Code Veronica X. Greatest hits, if you want to call it that. But yeah. Here is... no. I'm going way out of order here. Alright, so... Here is Resident Evil, The Umbrella Chronicles for the Wii. I probably should, like I said, I probably should be going in a little bit of a better order here, but I'm just not. So here's what the disc looks like, and here is that booklet. I'm not going in-depth detail on all of these. If you guys want me to do that and show you guys all the booklets and everything, I will. Sticking with the Wii, I will show you Resident Evil Revelations on the Wii U. I like this version of Revelations the best. I played through the Xbox version for my first playthrough, but I'm kind of doing if you can call it a second playthrough on the Wii U, it's kind of just me messing around. And sticking with Revelations, I'll just show you the version on the Xbox. But yeah. No instruction books for those. R.I.P. to the collection. And then making our way down, I'll just show you Resident Evil 4 for the Nintendo Switch. There's the inside of the case. Has some cool artwork on the inside as well as the cartridge there. Go ahead and put that back. Resident Evil 4 on the Wii. I'm going to breeze through these Resident Evil 4s just because there's so many. But yeah, feel free to pause if you want to look at the back artwork. Back artwork is mostly the same on all of these, except for this one. This is the Japanese PS2 version. It has a cool disc. I'm sure you guys have seen this already. But yeah, there is the really cool disc. Front artwork looks like that, and the spine looks like that. Alright, moving forward. Red label, Resident Evil 4, greatest hits, if you want to call it that. Back artwork is the same as the other ones. And my newest Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil 4? Well, regular black label, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I got this recently. I got it off eBay. I didn't pay too much for it. But, yeah. The local trade store, like a used game store, they had a copy of Resident Evil 4 with the black label on the PS2, but the disc was red. The disc had the red on it, and I didn't want that, so I didn't get it. But, yeah. I think that does it for copies of Resident Evil 4, in terms of the originals. Here's Resident Evil 4 Remake on the Xbox, which is the best version, personally. I have my copy of Resident Evil 4 Remake on the PlayStation 5 in a protective case because it's still sealed. I do not know why I opened my copy of Xbox when I have it digitally. I do not own it digitally on the PlayStation. But yeah, here's the physical version. It's still sealed. I have not played the PS5 version, but I like the Xbox version the best anyways, so I'm going to stick with that. And sticking with this really out of order random, here's Resident Evil 0 for the GameCube. I still need to get a better case. Look at that. I hate that. It's a little mark on it. I do not like it at all. There's the discs, and the instruction booklet, and the back. You guys have seen all of these already. We're getting close to done here. Here is Resident Evil 1 for the GameCube. I need to get an instruction book. I do not have one. So I might just buy another copy and just have it with the instruction book and just keep this copy. I don't know what I'm going to do, but here's Resident Evil 2 Remake on the PlayStation 4. There's the back art. And I don't think this has an instruction book, does it? No, because it's a new game. They don't have those anymore, sadly. There are a lot of people on Etsy that I noticed that make them and they sell them. It's weird. I don't know. I'll show these two at the same time because they're pretty much the same. Resident Evil 5 on the PlayStation 3, I have the Gold Edition and the regular edition. Here is the back of the standard, and I think the back of the Gold is different, so I'll show that. And then here is the inside of that, and inside of this one I'll show real quick. Woohoo! Look at that, crazy. I need to play Resident Evil 5 more. It's definitely one of my least played. Here is the Steelbook of Resident Evil 5 for the Xbox 360. I'm not too interested in getting the PS3 Steelbook as well. If I find one for a good deal, I'll definitely pick it up. But right now, I'm going to pass on it. Not going to go out of my way for it, but here is the standard edition on the Xbox 360. Whoa, we tried to fly away there. I do have the red Xbox 360 that it came with, but I don't have a box yet, so I'm going to wait until I get my hands on a box in order to show that off for you guys. Here is Resident Evil Village on the Xbox in its protective case, and it's also sealed. Here is Resident Evil 7 on the PlayStation 4. Again, this order is ridiculous. Here's the back of the game, and here's the disc. If you're wondering, I cannot record any main channel videos right now because my capture card is really messing up right now. It's really stuttering and everything else. So if you're wondering what that paper is in here, it's a code for all the DLC. I'm not going to show that to you guys. But here is Resident Evil Village on the PlayStation 5. It's sealed and in this protective case. Oh, yeah, my bad. This is the Japanese version, by the way. Here is the spine, and here is the back. Yeah, sorry about that. Here is Resident Evil 5 on the PlayStation. Resident Evil 5? I keep saying Resident Evil 5. This is Resident Evil Village on the PlayStation 5, completely sealed and in this protective case. Here is Resident Evil Village on the PlayStation 4, completely sealed and in this protective case. And I think I am done. If you guys give me 1 second, I might be able to grab the DS cartridges really quick. So give me 1 second here. Also, here is Resident Evil 4 for the PlayStation 4. Now, I have these cartridges in a different case because I don't have the cases for them yet, but at the side here is Resident Evil Deadly Silence for the Nintendo DS. If you're wondering what this game is, I'll set it down. If you're wondering what that game is, it's basically a port of Resident Evil 1, but on the DS. So instead of calling it Resident Evil DS, they decided to give it a different name. But here is Resident Evil The Mercenaries 3D on the 3DS. I played a couple minutes of it, but unfortunately my girlfriend took my DS, so I don't have it right now. Or I'd play more of it. But yeah, I like it. It's pretty fun. It's basically just Resident Evil 5 Mercenaries mode, but on the 3DS. It's pretty cool, but yeah. I think that's everything I have. For some reason, I feel like I'm forgetting to show you guys something, but yeah. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thank you so much for watching. And I'm trying to post more offline videos. I think Tuesday I'm going to make one, so stay tuned for Tuesday. I'll put one up. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.